My name is Balasa, and I live in the United States, in Virginia.
I am Luca, Trentin. I'm from Milan.
I'm Dimarucut, and I'm from Singapore.
I want to expand my patient advocacy and be more involved on a global level with other advocates and other patient groups across the world. And EUPATI is such a well-established patient organization that I feel whom I can learn a lot from in this experience, and also wanted to connect with other advocates too.
So I work in the patient engagement department of a life science consulting company, and we work every day by putting connections companies with the patient's words to co-develop solutions that are meeting patients' needs and expectations. So I really wanted to join this program in order to better understand all the chances that patients have to interact within the life science, the life cycle management of healthcare products and services.
I'm a senior legal counsel for an organization in the innovation in clinical research space, and we're always at the lookout for where we can improve more and how we can enhance and improve the clinical research ecosystem in Singapore. So clinicians and the physicians are getting their education. The clinical trial coordinators are also getting their training that they need and even the sponsorship. But the patient engagement side is a little, I think, overlooked. So as a senior legal counsel for my organization, I provide lectures to the clinical research coordinators in the space of clinical research contracts and insurance, and to learn more about clinical trials and the end-to-end drug development. I went through the internet and sourced for courses, and many times I got rejected because I have no medical background. I'm from a legal profession, and I came across the EUPATI program, and I sent an email to Ingrid, and then I got a yes, and now I'm here in Prague and part of cohort 6.
So far, the best part has been connecting with others and sharing our experiences and learning about the similarities in our health journeys, and also gaining more information about what I can take back and to serve myself better in my health, and also for the communities that I'm interacting with in the U.S.
So I would say, apart from the learnings during the course, I would say networking, the chance of networking, the live events to grasp all the knowledge from the speakers and the amazing experiences of all the participants.
My favorite is the breakout room discussions and how carefully selected the topics were for each day, and it gives you that comfort that these topics are important, and whatever learning takeaways that I managed to gain from the discussions and also the feedback sessions when we come back to the plenary are very much helpful for me, because I could not have read all the publications and all the journals to learn from everybody in the plenary.
What has surprised me the most is the level of detail and the level of understanding and involvement that we are gaining and we have in understanding regulatory aspects, what happens within industry, and because of the various stakeholders that there are represented here at this meeting, I feel like we are really, as a whole, gaining so much information, and it isn't just one-sided. It isn't just patients learning from other patients. It's really all of these stakeholders coming together, and we're really educating one another and having this collaborative environment.
I would say the professional preparation of the teachers and the experiences of people. Yeah,
the amazing part, I would have to say, is the safe avenue that EUPATI is able to provide the participants, because it's more of these are people from different parts of the world. We don't know everybody, personally on a personal level, but then it gives you that safe avenue to sort of, just share your, personal stories and your thoughts and your views without, any inhibitions and without any thoughts of, being judged, for what you might find helpful to share. So it's an amazing platform, I would have to say.
In the US, there really isn't an established patient training kind of organization, and I hope to be able to bring this type of collaborative environment to the US. Maybe I can be part of establishing EUPATI US at some point in the future, but it's been a great experience so far.
Putting patients at first, as we do have as a mission in my company. Also, staying in close contact with the national platform of EUPATI will definitely be an outcome of this course as well.
This is a little tricky because, as I have said previously, the clinicians in the whole clinical research spectrum are getting, the education and sponsorship they want, that they need. The nurses and the nurses and the pharmacists and the clinical trial coordinators also get the training on a regular basis, but then the patients are somehow put in the back burner, and the patient engagement learning takeaway that I learned from this course is something that I would imagine would put the patients in Singapore in a much more comfortable level to be able to take the active part in the different points, relevant points that they can give the insights and views and lived experiences that the clinicians and the physicians would not have known about. So I'm hoping to get into conversations to maybe explore the possibility of maybe setting up a national platform back in my country in Singapore. We will never know. It may take years to set up a platform, but it's important to do that start.
I'd absolutely recommend this training. Yes.
Oh, definitely recommending this, especially for someone that it doesn't come directly from the patient's world, but for example me, that I come from, let's say, the consulting industry world. I would say that I would expect more and more people from the industry joining this program, because it's really helpful to better understand what is important for the patients and what patients can do.
Speaking with my friends back home, that this is something really remarkable to take on, to learn from everybody, the participants, and also the trainers, and back home, whatever learning you have shared, you can definitely learn. You have definitely can share back home with the patient organizations, which I would imagine would have the harmonizing effect in the whole community of clinical research practitioners, not just the clinicians, but also the patients and the clinical trial coordinators.